So guys, how you doing? This is Peter coming out with the Common Collector, so your daily dose of collecting. Hopefully life is going good. Hopefully your collection is growing. And today I am here to talk to you about none other than the original Marvel Transformers comic. So, yeah, I loved the comic. I didn't get into buying the Marvel comics until I was in high school. And so it was part of just what I enjoyed, what I liked, what I did. It came just buying them cons. I would go and buy some. So I did start with issues 1 through 4. And I loved them. They were great. The stories and everything were amazing. And but when I moved to Colorado, I had to get rid of my collection. And that was rough. And I like to collect. As you can see behind me, I have comics on my wall. So I don't need expensive comics. I'm not a big guy who wants to get slabbed comics. If that's your thing, great. I love how they look. But I don't have personally $200 to spend on a slabbed comic. That's not my collection budget. My collection budget is very minimal. So I have to be very picky with what I collect. But I did want a Transformers #1. But even then you were looking at $30 for a raw copy. And guys, I don't have that. I would rather you spend that on an action figure that I can transform or pose or do something with. I would rather spend that on multiple comics or 2 trade paperbacks but that's me. So what happened was Skybound has re-released for the 40th anniversary. 40 years, guys. The Transformers #1 in the 4-issue miniseries. And they use the original Bill Sienkiewicz cover. So it's almost the same. The cover's the same, but again, they did change the corner box. It has Skybound on it, of course, new price. But yeah, guys, so just taking a quick look at it, the cover I always thought was an amazing piece of art. That's what this is, guys. This is an amazing piece of art. Just looking, father, son, Optimus Prime, crushing maybe Starscream. I'm not really sure who that is. Kind of reminds me of Gears a little bit. You got Laserbeak. You have the city behind them, so we know this was a lot of artist liberty in it. Optimus Prime, guys, is not as big as Godzilla. He does not, tower over those things. The Laserbeak's not even that big. Seriously. As we get into the comics, Laserbeak's slightly bigger than a human. So I was able to pick this up, and I kept toying with the idea of getting this one for my collection, for my wall. It goes on the Transformers wall. It's above me, so you can't see it. I have the first one for Skybound. I have, so for Dreamwave, I didn't get #1. Okay, mainly because I am a fan of the 86 movie, huge fan, love Hot Rod, Springer, Cup, that whole crew, RC. And so I did get the #4 for, I think it's Series 2 from Dreamwave. That matches together and has Hot Rod on the front, Optimus Prime's, you see the back of his head. I did get Regeneration #1, and the cover I got for that one is the one with Hot Rod, Cup, and Ultra Magnus on it. And then I do have Generation #2, #1, with the bullet in Optimus Prime's head. So this, guys, will go amazing on the wall. Those are all not reprints. This is, of course, like I said, a reprint. If you don't have it, it's really fun. Looking at the inside, it's the old school artwork. Oh man, ain't gonna lie. The paper. So what's fun with this is they did go old school paper. So it's not that high glossy stuff that they use nowadays. It's not, it's a little more flimsy. Um, and that to me, guys, that's nostalgia through and through. Um, if you're a Transformers fan, they also did another cover. I can't remember who the artist is, but he did a variation with Megatron on the front, so it kind of coincides and goes together. I decided not to get that. I really only wanted just this one. So, but guys, it's an amazing cover on there. Like I said, I'm not sure who it was that did it. I could look it up. You could look it up. We're all there. Yeah. So if you had this comic originally, let me know in the comments. Like, subscribe. Let me know where you got it, when you started reading it. If you have it graded, great. Let me know what the grade is. And if you've never picked it up and you've never read the original Marvel, they are re-releasing them in a giant omnibus. You can buy it on Amazon. I think it's like $60 for the first 40, and it's only gonna, I think, don't quote me, gonna be the American run, so 1 through 80. But Skybound is releasing that. They did it with G.I. Joe, and it's gonna have the same thing of the nice old school comic pages. So again, guys, this is Peter for your daily dose. Enjoy and keep collecting, guys.